Another trade that happened literally the same day. Teams are moving, Zach. They are moving quick, and it makes sense because we really are closer to free agency than most people think. Um, I saw another report today, man, and I'm not really too shocked about it. Um, the report is the Warriors are reportedly have a grand plan to potentially acquire Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James. Which, first and foremost, before I read off everything else, this makes perfect sense
Hmm.
because LeBron and Kawhi want to be in California. They love LA. This makes it to where they can get both of the best of both worlds and they can play with Steph Curry. So,
Yeah,
um step 1 of the plan is they sign LeBron to the $15 million um minimum that they're eligible for, like the vet minimum. They would sign him to that, so LeBron would only make 15 million. And then step 2, this also makes sense, where they trade Jimmy Butler, Brandon B pods, and 2 first round picks. The 2 first round picks that they were trying to leverage in the Giannis trade for Kawhi Leonard, which this trade makes sense because the Clippers are now in rebuilding mode and they're trying to gain all draft picks and assets as much as they can moving forward here because they're in rebuilding mode. They're definitely getting rid of Kawhi. This makes so much sense. We talked about this before, Zach, and I actually think it was our first pod, if I remember correctly, where we talked about LeBron. It was like it was my secret, yeah, it was my secret little take that we had that I was
yeah.
holding. And we talked about the Warriors, and I remember you asking me if I thought the Warriors would be able to get him, and I literally said, "The only way this happens is LeBron takes the cheaper route because the Warriors don't have any cap space to get him on the roster unless they're trading Jimmy Butler to the Lakers, and that's
Hmm.
not happening." Because the Lakers are also having cap issues right now. We just talked about Austin Reeves and that issue. So this makes perfect sense. You sign LeBron to the vet minimum of $15 million, and best of both worlds, you give Clippers 2 first round picks who they would love to get. If it means
Dude,
taking on Jimmy Butler's remaining contract and B pods who you can actually play and develop more, this is literally perfect. This is the
take
perfect
that
scenario.
in a heartbeat, easy.
Mhm.
If you're the Clippers, 100%.
Yep. The 2 first round picks from the Warriors who might have LeBron, Kawhi, and Steph. This is
If
a
the Warriors give
1
me
or
one,
2.
I'm taking it.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
No, you're right, because guess what? This is this is all 3 of them, this is their last team. If they team up, this is it. This is the last dance. And you know what's funny, Zach? These are literally the last players of a big era pretty much. I mean, we still have James Harden, but dude, Curry, Kawhi, and LeBron, like these were like besides KD and James Harden, dude, these were like our top 5 players. Like
Yeah.
putting those 3 guys on the team at the same time. And again, it makes so much sense, dude. Like obviously people were like, well, LeBron is probably not going to leave California again. Like, the reason he moved to LA was to spend there for the rest of his career, and Kawhi the same. The reason he went to the Clippers is because he wants to stay in LA, he likes LA. So, if they don't wanna be on their teams anymore, what do? You send them to the next door neighbor who has Steph Curry. You knock on their door and say, "Hey, remember when I said that it would be really cool if we paired LeBron and Curry on the same team? Wouldn't that be magical? How about we do that?" Let's do it this year, and let's ride out in the sunset.
Yeah, I mean, for the Warriors aspect, if LeBron is willing to take that sort of pay cut, like that's absolutely fantastic for them. I wouldn't actually love the Kawhi move that much, to be honest, for them, but I understand why they would. Like you were just saying right there, just pairing all those guys up for the last dance. But, just thinking more of like a long term move, I don't think that's really smart at
Well,
all. Um,
they've already screwed themselves though at this point. Like they are stuck. They literally don't have this is their best chance.
yeah, I'm just saying they're giving up anything they have
Yeah,
basically
it's
for
not
this.
ideal,
And
but
then
they've already
after,
there's enough there's really they've already screwed themselves is what I'm saying. Like they're already cooked. They might as well just buy into that for this
yeah,
last remaining time that they have Steph because Steph is 38. Dude, Steph is gonna be 39.
I don't like that.
39, Zach.
No.
Dude, Kawhi, I think he turns 40 this year.
Oh my gosh. The retirement home.
No, the
Here we
Warriors are.
go.
Oh, wait, sorry. Kawhi is about to turn 35, but he plays like he's 40. And then, LeBron's like 42. So,
What was the team that we joked about being the retirement home? It was either football or basketball, but there was like one team that really stood out that like had a bunch of old players. I can't think of it.
was it the Wizards?
No.
Because, you go to that team to die.
Um Shoot.
Because that's what I think of a
Oh, it's
retirement
gonna bother
home.
me so
Chris
much.
Middleton went there. He's done for. CJ McCollum goes there, it's over. I think of the Warriors as
Dang.
like a retirement home. Are the Clippers not a retirement home? I mean, that's kind of newer.
That may have been who I was thinking of.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers are, I mean, they were the, dude, they were the oldest team in the league until they traded everybody, so.
Shoot. Yeah, that's probably the Clippers. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of hard to quantify like Kawhi's value just because of like his age, his injury history. He's got an expiring contract, and so it's like all those factors. If it's not Golden State, where would it be? Is my question because he
And
is coming off
the
of
Clippers
his
already
best
said they're
offensive
getting rid of
season.
him. There's already guaranteed rumors they're moving off of him no matter who is gonna be. Like they're gonna
Yeah,
trade him. It's
yeah. I'm
gonna
just trying to
happen.
think of who else would. Just because that Warriors package is probably the best they would get.
It would be. And it's because they're
It's like,
desperate.
would the Timberwolves do something? I don't know if they
Mm,
would.
but the thing is, if they
Um,
did, they would
the
have to
Pistons, he wouldn't go there.
give up like Jaden McDaniels, and I'm not getting rid of
Yeah,
Jaden McDaniels,
no,
especially not for a guy that's a 1-year rental. And he doesn't want to be in Minnesota. He didn't want to be in Toronto.
yeah,
They're next door
yeah.
neighbors. That's not happening. He's not
He's
going
got to
to
be in California.
he's not going to the Kings.
It'd be hilarious if he went to the Lakers.
Oh my gosh.
I would die.
But there's literally no way. There's no way.
Yeah, shoot, man. Yeah, Warriors make the most sense, and they would offer the best package. It's just going to be interesting, like who they're going to have on their bench. Like, can they keep Guy Santos? Like Moses Moody? I don't know.
I actually looked at the contracts here. Um yeah, Santos is locked up for a couple more years. Um DeAnthony Milton does have a player option, which he's probably going to accept. Al
Is Big
Horford,
Daddy out with 2 year?
he has a player option,
No, he's got to come back
which
to Boston.
nope, 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 nope.
Yes.
If listen, if you're Al Horford and you see Kawhi and LeBron walk in the door,
Hey,
He's
man,
he's accepting that player
if
option.
you're Al Horford, you come back home with Giannis and your
Mm.
firstborn son, Jason Tatum, and you run it back.
Or or he sees
Come on,
LeBron and
Josh.
Kawhi walk in the door and he accepts his player option. Plus, the only way
No,
that happens actually, yeah, that's not happening. Al Horford's gonna take the bag. You wanna know how much Al Horford's getting paid for that player option?
I'm actually gonna guess. I don't know though. Is it like 5?
It's 6,000,000.
Oh, okay.
Celtics not paying him 6,000,000.
No, he can come on the vet, man.
Yeah, and how much is that? Like 1,000,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing that.
But Al, please.
Al's trying to make as much money as he can at the end of his lifetime, I think. I don't think there's anything sentimental here.
He'll never have to buy a beer again in Boston.
But dude, it makes so much sense because this is Kawhi's last year on his contract. This is Curry's last year on his contract. LeBron might be putting in a vet minimum.
Dang, they're really all about to retire the same year.
Zach, they might join up, and this might be their last dance. We might have a Warriors documentary in the future about LeBron and Kawhi and Curry in Last
Draymond
Dance.
said, "Don't forget about me."
Oh, he has a player option, baby.
Oh, he's back.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like, "My best friend LeBron's gonna be here. I can't leave."
But dude, that defense is actually that's not bad. Wait,
It's tough.
wait. Yo, Zach, they're cooking. Oh my gosh. So wait, they would have
If this happens,
if it happens, dude, this would have been crazy in their prime, but, like, even just the premise of having Draymond, LeBron, Kawhi, and Al Horford on a
yeah,
starting rotation?
I
Yo,
know.
that defense sounds actually nasty. And the IQ, dude, these are all the grandpas, bro, the IQ is gonna be amazing. They're all gonna
You
make the
have
right plays.
literally a bunch of assistant coaches on the court.
No, literally. Dude, the IQ is, like, 1,000.
I'd be so curious the turnovers, like to see where they rank them on the league in that
Oh,
aspect.
collectively, if that happened?
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
it'd be
that makes
interesting.
sense, dude. Cause like, with that starting lineup, it's like it makes sense that the Warriors would go all in because it's like, well, Curry's on his last year. He's probably not resigning because this team is cooked. Like, there's just no way it's happening. So, we call it a last dance. We run it back for one more year, and we're gonna go out in a bang.
They got
And they have
Quentin
Kristaps'
Post.
baby. No, I'm kidding. They're probably gonna I mean, Gary Payton's probably gonna get re-signed, right? Because Steve Kerr loves to let's not forget Steve Kerr.
He can play defense.
If there's anyone that can coach this team, it is Steve Kerr. He is
It
the
is
USA
absolutely
coach.
Steve Kerr.
Yep, Steve Kerr, he's used to this. He's been in this moment many times.
There might be one person who's a bigger Tatum hater than you. It's Steve Kerr.
Oh my gosh. You still holding on to that?
Maybe.
I mean, when you play like how he did in the USA anyway.
Excuse me. He didn't even get to play, sir.
Exactly.
First team All NBA, can't even get a minute. Anywho, that's
But
not what we're talking about.
but really, the Warriors are really just missing, like if you can s if you know, they're still gonna have Moses Moody. If they can re-sign Gary Payton to another, like, minimum contract, they're still gonna have Will Richard. Um, you pretty much just
There's
need to
going to be a
find a
lot
big
of dudes
man.
who would come to
Oh,
for a
dude,
vet
I didn't even
min.
think about that. Dude,
Yeah, they're all gonna
dude,
come in.
dude, imagine Kristaps hits them up with the vet minimum.
He is not.
Dude,
There's no
oh my
shot.
gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a
He would come
chance
back to
though.
Boston before that.
Would he?
I think he
Are you
would.
sure? Would he?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
He loves Boston. He would
It,
100% come to Boston
be
before
honest.
doing that to Golden State.
Be honest, if all this happens and he signs the vet minimum, if he signs the minimum with Golden State, what is your
You can
reaction?
clip this. You can clip this and say I'm wrong, but there is absolutely no chance in the whole wide world. I will get a Kristaps tattoo.
Oh, for real?
I will get a Kristaps tattoo on my leg if he signs for the vet minimum with the Warriors.
Okay. Bro specifically had to say vet minimum because if he signs anything bigger than the vet minimum, he's saved.
Is there any sort of like weird bonuses in this contract?
But I know there's definitely one man on a mission that they are definitely resigning, and that's
The
Hornets legend
Warriors?
Seth Curry.
Oh my gosh.
I
I mean, you have to.
mean, might as well, right?
Yeah.
And then
Does that
hopefully,
mean they get Bronny?
I
Or does Bronny stay out on his
mean,
own? Does
it
he carve
makes
his own path?
I think Bronny stays with LA. Bronny's really big on building his own path. I mean, even LeBron has came out and said he regretted naming his son after him.
Dang.
And that's because he didn't think about the repercussions. But like Bronny agrees with him. That's why Bronny goes by Bronny, not LeBron. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to be in the same vicinity as his dad because he just doesn't want all that, dude. Because
That's not that crazy though. I mean,
obviously
a
as we
lot of
can
people do
see,
that.
as you can see what happens when you're the son of one of the greatest basketball players to ever live, you see what kind of implications that comes with. If
Mhm.
you're even a hint of bad at the game, you get absolutely patronized 24/7, even though the dude literally had cardiac arrest just like 2 or 3 years ago.
I forget about that. That is crazy.
Yeah, keep in mind, anyone that's making fun of Bronny, you're a horrible human being. I'm looking at you,
Wow.
Zach.
Hey man, I only make fun of his basketball skill.
But to be fair, like, I think Bronny would be better. It's just the dude kinda had cardiac arrest not too long ago, and everyone hasn't had cardiac arrest, but, fun fact, it doesn't really help you play basketball. It actually makes you worse at basketball or just anything you do. Literally, cardiac arrest is you literally die for
Yeah.
seconds. So, just keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
that's fair.
Dude, it literally happened 3 it almost happened 3 years ago. Bronny has been playing professional basketball, and he had a cardiac arrest in July of '23.
Yeah, that is
That
wild.
that's a miracle. Like, it's hard to come back from a cardiac arrest. The fact that he was even able to still play G League after that and still play pro ball to this point is actually amazing. And if anyone has listened to LeBron talk about it, even LeBron is very impressed. Like, LeBron tries to remind people, like, it's true. There's nothing like it, dude. Like, once you have cardiac arrest, and luckily, Bronny's in a different situation. Him and his dad have the money, to help him more than most people. But it's still a battle at the end of the day. Like, he literally could have died. Once you have a cardiac arrest, you're just a ticking time bomb. Like, if the paramedics don't get to you in time, they literally have to resurrect you as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's not a good thing. And when something like that shuts down your body, anything that shuts down your body for many minutes, dude, your body just it's just not the same after stuff like that. Like when people have a cardiac arrest, heart attack, dude, seizures, like this is all like mental and physical and dude, it messes with your brain. It for people to come back from that, it's really hard, and that's why a lot of people don't. So just want
Mhm.
to put that out there real quick. But it's even amazing that he's able to play basketball because majority of players would not be able to, but that's his benefit for having daddy LeBron James.
Shout out Brownie. That's for
Mhm.
sure. So you think there's no shot he tries to play with Bryce after this year?
I know there's been rumors about it. I guess it
You
just
have to play 2 more
depends.
seasons.
Yeah, because 'cause he'd have to play this season, and then you're assuming Bryce goes into the draft next year,
Yeah.
but, mm, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I don't know, because I know, like, LeBron's thought about it, but it's just, like, it's the Bronny situation makes sense, like, that was realistic, obviously. This, though, I don't know if it's that realistic, you know?
Mm.
I really don't know.
I really don't know how good Bryce is. Like, I remember he was probably supposed to be better than Bronny, but, like, the past, like, 2 years or so, I
Mhm.
haven't really heard much about him at all.
Well, that's because he
And he
didn't
redshirted his freshman year, like,
yeah, that's what I'm
eh.
saying. I
But
don't
if he
think
was that good, he probably wouldn't redshirt.
yeah, that's the thing, like, Bronny was more touted coming out of high school. Bryce is definitely not as good as Bronny, so,
Yeah.
I mean, Bryce was averaging, like I think he was only averaging 8 points per game in his senior year in high school.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah, I mean, he played at Sierra Canyon in,
Mm.
California, they're really like, one of the biggest high schools you could play at. He averaged 8 points there, but still,
Yeah.
I get the implications of playing with other great players, but if you're only averaging 8 points playing with those other great players, maybe it's a sign. And at least
For sure.
Bronny, in his senior year, I think he averaged about 14 points. So
Bryce sat by Jackson
and Bronny
Francois last year
yeah,
on the bench.
yep. Isn't that
That's
awesome?
not good.
You gotta ride somehow. Gotta get that scholarship money, baby.
Josh, I have an unrealistic LeBron destination.
Okay.
Imagine if
Boston?
he went to Washington.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Okay, Trey Young, DeBansta, LeBron, Star, and Anthony Davis.
You're disgusting.
That's a good team.
Yeah,
That's a good
he
team.
would never play for
In
the
the East,
Wizards.
he would never do it,
Yeah,
but that would be wild.
even AD doesn't wanna play for the Wizards.
If that happens, you have to get a Wizards tattoo.
I will get a Wizards LeBron jersey. You heard it here first.
I said tattoo, but jersey's fine.
Nah, jersey works. Jersey works, guys.
Jersey's not permanent.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Zach didn't really think that one through, but, you know, he already said it, so we're cooking
I, s-
here.
I did say it.
Yeah, he's kinda
Only if it's for
cooked.
the minimum.
He had to make that
Remember, I said that.
He said if he makes $1 over the minimum, it's done
$1 over the
for.
minimum, it's off.
Yeah, deal's off instantly,
So
doesn't matter.